Welcome to Tripping on Bricks. We are here with The Rage today. Going to be doing sort of a hot take extravaganza podcast about fashion and music. Hope you stick around. I'm Tim, one of the co-hosts for the evening.
I'm Abby. I'm also one of the co-hosts. And then introduce the guests.
I'm Kennedy. I'm the director of social media and PR for The Rage.
I'm Darcy. I'm the director of graphics for The Rage.
Sweet.
Very nice, very nice.
And so, you're gonna...
I was going to say, I'm also the writer and editor for Wavelength. We have jobs.
We have jobs.
We do other things, too.
I'm the Wavelength director. But before we get into the hot takes, we've started doing this where we say hot takes. So this is kind of like a meta moment for us. But if you guys want to start first, what your hot take is.
Did you figure out yours?
About it.
Yeah. Panda dunks. Cringe.
Panda dunks?
Panda dunks.
Oh,
What
like
is the shoe?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, they're
Cringe.
kind of like Jordans, but they're like cut in half.
Oh.
And like the thing right now is for like couples, it's like get matching pairs of them. You see them like strut around
That's so
campus
funny.
like they own the place.
Matching with your partner. Not great.
Hey.
In
That's a
general,
hot take.
not
That's a
not
hot
a
take.
huge fan.
Don't knock it till you try it. That's all I'm going to
Just,
say.
I don't know the power you feel when you do.
I like coordinating, but not matching.
Yeah.
I
Matching
agree.
the
Yeah.
vibe.
Matching
Not
is
the-
like you look like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Sorry,
No,
lovers.
lovers out there.
Sorry to all the lovers out there, but
That's a good one.
that's how I feel.
My hot take is girls who fake tan, even if you can tell they fake tan, they still look good to me. Like, even if they look a little orange, I'm still like, you look great.
I think it's kind
Sorry.
of fun.
I know, because, like, I'm pale. I fake tan. I haven't fake tan in a while because I'm pale right now. But sometimes, even if I can tell I'm fake tanning, I'm like, I look better.
And I'm stupid, so I like usually can't tell. I'm
think
just
that's
like,
just a man
you
thing.
just got back from vacation.
Yes!
Where did you go?
Yeah.
And then they could lie to me, and then it's a fun story.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, Hawaii or something, somewhere warm.
Yeah.
See,
Or I'm just jealous.
anytime I think of fake tanning, you guys know the show 1,000 Ways to Die?
No.
Oh, well, that's like a...
Or
I
Final
see. That's a
Destination.
deep cut.
This is
like,
real tanning.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
Oh,
I think,
okay.
But I haven't, like,
there was an episode where like someone died in like a tanning bed, and since then every time I think of like
Yeah.
fake tanning,
I
The
would
fake
never
tanning's like
tanning
the
bed.
spray.
oh, is it like the
Roasted
spray?
It's just like
alive
a
tanning
mousse.
bed.
I've
Yeah,
seen those.
yeah.
Okay,
So-
I think those are nice.
Yeah, those are nice.
It's a
They
brutal way
smell
to
like cat food a little bit, but like
Oh,
Yummy.
it goes away.
it goes away.
There's a SpongeBob episode about that. Remember the one where they all like tan and they just
Yes,
turn
it
into
looks like
piles of
popsicle.
dust.
Oh yeah.
I love SpongeBob.
Sun bleached, man.
So funny.
That I had the same thing, but it was Final Destination, where like the whole MO of the movie is just like people dying in like the most extravagant ways, and they get locked into a tanning bed, and it's like freakish.
That would be-
I'm not
Yeah, claustrophobic.
claustrophobic. Yeah, that's like my number one
Yeah.
thing too.
Hot and
That's-
claustrophobic.
Oh, yeah.
Hot and
Oh my
claustrophobic.
gosh.
Oh my God.
Kind of.
No,
just like
claustrophobic.
Or, yeah.
Claustrophobia.
I feel like there's
in
probably
general.
like a porn category for that. Hot and
I think there's a
claustrophobic.
porn category for everything.
Yeah.
man.
Is it like what Rule 34?
Anyways.
Anyways.
Ew.
Okay, I was gonna say one thing before I say my hot take. I feel like we can like tie anything back to SpongeBob. Have you
We
seen like
really
that TV or
could.
whatever that
Yes.
is?
We
Like,
really could.
Yes.
We talk about
I just
SpongeBob
love
way too
SpongeBob.
much.
It's
Yeah.
so funny.
It's so
It holds
good.
up.
It really does.
Okay, so my hot take. I don't hate Joey King. I think like she's fine. People
So-
hate Joey King.
So
Who's
people
Joey
tell me
King?
I
I
look
don't
like
know-
Joey
I don't know who
King.
Joey King is.
I don't know
Joey
who Joey
King-
King is either.
She's in the Kissing Booth movie.
She was Ramona from Ramona,
yeah,
and
Ramona and
Beezus.
Beezus.
That's like her OG.
I do know
Like
who
the little
Joey
girl
is. I know you're
with
talking
the
about.
bob.
Drawn
Because
a
I used to
blanket.
have the bob,
Oh,
so
okay.
people would always tell me I look like her. So one time a guy on Bumble that was like I was talking to told me I look like Joey King, and I was like,
Maybe it's a good thing.
Yeah, or
Tim.
maybe to some.
It's
I don't
a
know.
Massive yellow flag right there.
Yeah,
Proceed,
yellow.
Proceed with caution.
Yeah.
Totes.
but it's
Proceed
like
with caution.
I think she's fine. People
think
hate
she's
on her.
fine.
Yeah, I'm just like I don't know why.
I just don't like to be compared to her.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, that makes sense.
That's like a weird way to enter any conversation, just to be like, you remind me of this other person.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like such a
Yeah.
huge assumption,
Totes.
which like could
Yeah,
be.
and I think maybe people hate her just because she was in the Kissing Booth movies,
Or did
which, yes,
I think they're just jealous because she was all over Jacob
right.
Elordi.
Oh yeah,
They're just mad.
And like he's just so
They're
tall and
just
she's
mad.
so tiny. Just like
Yeah,
how do
just-
you?
balance it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Anyways,
that's my
and
hot
real
take.
far over.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna burn my music hot take here, which is Childish Gambino makes me uncomfortable, and also just like it's
Oh.
bad. I think at rapping specifically. I like Atlanta, and I think he's like fine at acting, but like the rapping and specifically the music videos like make my skin crawl.
See, what you said is that he's a better actor than he is a rapper too,
Yeah, I agree.
and
I agree with myself in the past.
that's the hot
Yeah.
take. I do not.
Wow.
I will.
I think he more like looks uncomfortable. Like I get uncomfortable when I look at him, but I don't necessarily
might be
like
it. I just
think his raps are bad. That's kind of mid. But his producing is like
I like
alright.
the one that he doesn't rap on, "Awaken My Love." Right, that's like the
Yeah.
most.
I only know like his super basic songs, like "When You Feel It in the Street." What's that one?
Oh,
It feels like.
yeah,
Is
Feels
that
Like
like
Summer,
summer?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you.
What about?
but he's not
Red
rapping
Bull?
on that. Though.
He's not rapping.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
It's specifically the rap.
I think
Okay.
his
Okay.
music is very unique. That's what I like about it. And I think I like saying that I like Childish Gambino, but like sometimes I skip.
It might be the way he looks in music videos because I always
seen the
picture.
videos.
He always just looks weird.
And he's always like just dancing in a way that like I don't want to watch, which is
kind of looks like a skeleton like collapsing on itself.
a little bit,
I'll have
yeah.
to
Or like
watch.
he's just learning how to walk,
Aw.
kind of. It's like
Poor child. He's childish.
he's
Hey,
he's
that
just
might be
Really
it.
living up to the name.
just
Yeah.
living up to the name. Yeah, I don't know. It's the rapping it gets corny for me sometimes, and the other Wavelength employees disagree. But hey, that's my hot take.
Disagree.
T.
Yeah,
Hopefully I don't
sorry.
get canceled for this.
Yeah.
Someone's just gonna comment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
terrifying.
Yeah. But don't cancel Tim because we're gonna get into the bulk of the interview.
I've got more hot takes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So we're gonna do hot takes, but before we wanted to talk a little bit about the Rage. And so y'all already said like your titles and positions. So I guess going off of that, why did you choose the position that you wanted to be in? Or like I guess before going into that, what was the purpose of the creation of the Rage?
Yeah. I think so. Hannah and Floki are the ones that came up with the idea, but Darcy and I and Mary, she's not on the team anymore, and then a few other people, we like all were like the directors who like founded it and like started it. So in the summer, this last summer, like we would meet every Wednesday and kind of talk about all of it. And I know I applied to the social media position just because I met Hannah and I went to like the first couple meetings and I was just like, I think this is something I'd be really good at, and I loved the aesthetic of it and I felt like it's something I could execute. And yeah, I just think it's cool that like we kind of like, again, we've only been doing it for like 2 quarters, and so it's like still in like the baby phase of figuring out like who we are.
Yeah, I knew Hannah beforehand, and I'm not sure why I applied for graphics at first. I think I had already been pretty like good at Photoshop, and I just thought it would be a good way to expand my skill set. So yeah, it's honestly it's a lot of fun. I really really enjoy doing it. So my role, I sort of me and my team, we sort of make the magazine like look how it looks.
Yeah.
So seeing that come from a computer and then a few months later you can hold it in your hand is such a nice like feeling.
And so, as you guys were talking about, like, the way that you formed, was it, like, you all kind of came together and, like, oh, this is what we want to do? Or was it kind of one person kind of being like, I have an idea, and then kind of brought on other people? Or how did that kind of work?
Hannah's just had like the director positions, and like you can apply to be, these are the groups. So there was social media, well, when we first started, I was social media and PR and blogs.
That's a lot.
I thought I could do all that. So we don't have blogs right now, but so yeah, there was that team. There was graphics, writing, photography. That's it, right?
Events.
And well, not events. That just happened. Okay, I was social media, PR, and events and blogs.
Yeah.
So that's what I
Four
was.
things.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I thought I could do all that. So then she, at the first meeting, was like, "These are these. You can apply to be a director, or you can apply to be in like the team." And I was like, "I want to be a director. I feel like I could do it." So.
Yeah, I just don't like people telling me what to do.
Yeah.
So I figured
So
if
me
I
too.
was going to join, I want to be the one like telling other people what
Yeah.
to do. I also made the website, and even though I only had 2 things to do, unlike Kennedy who had like 4 or 5
Yeah.
things to do, it was still just like too much. So we eventually sort of split those off into 2 teams
Yeah.
as well.
I was wondering, like, both with like the work you guys are doing specifically, but also like aesthetically and like what you cover. How has, since you're founding members of the Rage, how has that like sort of changed as you've gone throughout this school year, and how like maybe do you envision that changing in the future?
So one of the main things that we're sort of trying to push this quarter is changing the magazine from something that you read to something that you like look at, because you read novels, you don't read magazines. Magazines are supposed to be something pretty that you have on your table, you can flip through, look
Visual
at the
thing.
very visual like medium. So we're trying to transition more into that. Obviously we're still going to have articles. whatever it is that the writing team makes, we're going to put in there. But a lot of the writing is also just going to go into blogs now instead of in the magazine. So it is, it's going to be more visual than it was in the past.
How big is? Oh wait, sorry. Did you
No,
have something?
I was just agreeing.
How big is your team? Because I know y'all are like pretty big, right? You got a lot of people.
Yeah. My team is like, at its height, it was like 8 people, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. Last quarter, I started with, I think, 9 people. And then, like, as the quarter went, since it was, like, the first time, people didn't know what the rage was. So, like, I didn't have a big enough pool to really pick from. So then this next quarter, I had, like, 28 applications. And I also last quarter, I had, like, 4 people leave. And so then suddenly I only had 4 people to, like, really work with, which is kind of a lot for, like, doing so much content. Yeah. But then this year I think I overcorrected and I have like 14 people on my team, and it's a good idea for content creation, except it's hard to remember what 14 people are doing and like keep them on track.
Right, yeah.
So it's just I've been learning a lot, but it's been good.
And so in terms of like the work that y'all do, can you kind of give like an overview of like, I mean, I guess you kind of already did, but in terms of the content that you do, how do you like separate that from each other?
Yeah, like between the teams. Yeah, every Monday we have like our individual group teams, and then so like graphics, they pretty much only do like stuff for the magazine. We've like tried to like work together before in the past, but it's just kind of hard with like, since we make an issue each quarter, like they're super focused on the magazine, they don't have a lot of time. But yeah, for me, it's just we meet and we brainstorm ideas for the week, and we'll run them past Hannah and Floki, see what they like, and yeah, and we just kind of all brainstorm and make stuff, and yeah.
So you're saying it's a quarterly like release for the physical magazine.
Yeah.
But how often do you try to post on blogs and stuff? Is that a different schedule?
Yeah, blogs is kind of more like free. Like it can just be like when a writer is done writing, we can like put it up.
Cool.
We tried to make it more specific last quarter, and it was kind of hard. Like just especially with winter quarter, how short it is. Like it's hard to be keeping track of so many things. Also trying to get the magazine like ready to get to graphics to edit it at the end.
We also have school.
Yeah.
This is everyone's sort of like second priority.
Yeah, I was gonna ask too, because I know a lot of people probably ask like, are you a club or are you like an organization? How would you describe yourself?
Right now we're a club.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't have any. We kind of went over the pros and cons of turning it into, whether it be a business or some larger organization. But I don't know. The attachment to the school really solves a lot of our problems. So right now we're cool just being a club, and we just want to leave the rage better than we found it when we graduate.
Yeah, that's cool. And then do y'all do like any like volunteer work, or people like you talk about like writing submissions? Can people like guest submit stuff, or?
Yeah, we've been like like I say, I feel like I have so many things going on, but that's something we have been trying to get started. I just need to like make the Google form for it and put it in the website. But I've had people like DM us in the past, and also if you're watching this and you have content, DM the Rage, and I will look at it and maybe post it because I need content. So please do. But I actually just had someone DM me that they do poetry, and Women's History Month is coming up, and it was like related to that. So I'll probably post that next month. But yeah, it's something we want to do too, to like be able to highlight people within Western and make a community.
And then I didn't even ask this, but like naming the Rage. So what was the process of doing that?
Oh man!
I mean, this is more of a question for Hannah, I guess.
I think part of it was just that it sounded cool.
It does sound cool.
And think of all the puns you can make with the word rage. Just
look at our
all
captions.
The rage. I think it was derived from all the rage. Actually.
Yeah.
That was it.
Rage.
Yeah. She posted like a text message when she like came up with it once, and it was just like, "What about the rage?" And they were like, "Ha, that's cute." So I think that's what
there you go.
Yeah.
Now it's history.
Yeah, now it's history.
Yeah. If you could give yourself one piece of advice, like from the summer to now, what would it be in terms of like figuring out this? Because at least with Wavelength, like we're kind of the same. We rebranded, and that's a lot of work. Like I don't know if any of y'all had any experience beforehand rebrand or like just branding in general. Like what piece of advice would you give to yourself?
Definitely like pace yourself, because I remember last quarter. People were kind of preoccupied with like finals and stuff, and the magazine still wasn't done. So I was pulling like 12-hour days on campus, just not even doing like school or anything, just doing that. Did that for like a week straight, and it still wasn't done.
Yeah. I guess my advice to myself would be like, I mean, I kind of learned it this quarter and I implemented it, but like learning people's personality and like how eager they are to be in it. Cause like, especially the first quarter, I didn't have many people to like choose from. And so I pretty much just accepted everyone. And you can kind of tell when people are like they just need like their hand held a little bit, which is fine. Everyone's different. But like I was expecting people to be more a little driven like me, where they're like, oh my God, I want to build my resume, you know? So I think when I interview people now, I like look for that where I can tell that they're excited and they're like eager to build their resume.
I thought you had a question you were going to ask. I had a question, and now I completely forgot what it was. Shanna, edit this part out.
This is our thinking time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess I know we talked a little bit about the purpose, but like, what was the purpose of the creation of the Rage? Like, what, I guess, this isn't going to sound mean, but it's not, I promise, but it's like, what makes you different, I guess, from like everyone else that like has created something for Western's campus in terms of like multimedia publications?
I think, you know, Western is like very unique. You know, you walk around, you see so many different like personalities, different wardrobes. Everyone has like their own like little niche that they have from whatever side of social media that they're like trying to show who they are. And it's just basically a place, like Hannah noticed that there just wasn't a place for people who are like fashionably creative on campus, and she just wanted to like be able to provide that. And like especially for me, I'm someone who wants to go into like a little bit more of like beauty and styling, and it's hard to find like internships and stuff like that this far north. Like I would have to go more to like California to find stuff. So I was really happy that she made this, because it's just a great way for me to build my resume in that way.
Yeah. There's not a huge amount of like non-school related creative outlets here. Like, I mean, you guys know you're like a Wavelength. Is that like school affiliated?
Kind of. Like,
Kind of.
we're part of the associated students. Like, we're kind of funneled through that. But we when we were doing the rebrand, it was a lot of like, we do not want to be associated with that. And I think that's nice, because having that is just kind of like, right? Because y'all are affiliated with Western. I was gonna ask that, but you answered my question. But it's like having like WWU part of it, sometimes it like creates a sense of like, I guess like professionalism, or you know,
Like
it's
you
like
represent the school.
That's
yeah.
right there.
And so it's like we wanted to, I don't remember what your question was, but like we wanted to shy away from that as much as we could, even though like we are funneled through the university.
Yeah,
Exactly. Like I know there's a couple other magazines here at the front, like Clips on. I think those are like classes too.
Yeah.
So you can't really express yourself enough. Really, in the like you can't curse in those. You know. So this is just something that really doesn't have any bounds for what can be put inside of it, which is really nice when, you know.
That's what she said. Sorry.
Nice. Which is really nice for, you know, if you did grow up in a place that, you know, you were kind of restricted and now you're trying to find out who you are, and this is a great place to showcase that and to see that, you know, there are other people like you.
Yeah, I think that's an important thing to show through media too, that like people coming into Western or people that are looking to like create media or like dress in a certain way or create through fashion or create in any way that where they want to feel free. I think it's important for them to see that it's not just these traditional media outlets that you can look to and be like, this is what Western life is like. I think it's important that there's alternative sort of ways to be seen on campus. I just think that's cool.
Yeah.
It's a unique thing. And I think we sort of, I feel like we sort of asked this because we can relate in a way, because we like also are just like, when me and Abby got to Wavelength, it was the AS Review, and it was very much a newspaper, basically.
Yeah.
They were moving online, but it was like mostly articles. There was a podcast, but it wasn't like as big of a thing, I guess. It wasn't like as important to the group. And I still write articles, but that's besides the point.
In a cool way.
I do it in a cool way, I think, yeah. And it's just like there's a certain level of like adapting that we needed to do to be able to be like telling the story of Western without just like trapping it in a newspaper or a magazine. Not that that's a bad thing, but that's just like a traditional means that I think is
just keeping up with the times.
it's less flexible that way.
Yeah.
And even the newspapers, they're online and they're like keeping up in their own way, but it's just interesting how we have to adapt to that stuff.
Yeah. No, anytime we have to like explain to people like what we are, and then we talk about the rebrand. It's like, oh, why did you do that? It's like, because no one reads or like people read articles that are, but like I don't know, a lot of people, you know, we use TikTok, YouTube, Instagram Reels now, YouTube Shorts, even if you're crazy like that, but like people,
Crazy like that.
That's a hot take.
YouTube Shorts.
yeah, but like it's just a lot more engaging, and I think people also connect with that because they can put like a face to a name or something. And then I have 2 questions. One of them is boring, but I was gonna ask, like, do y'all have like a faculty advisor, or is it just like student led?
Oh,
We do have one.
we do have one. He worked with me. You should know his name.
I like being social media. Like I really don't like. I do sometimes, but like especially photography. Like since it's like not really the magazine related, I'm like I feel so like Pluto.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't know.
Like,
Just be like, yes, we do have a faculty
Yes,
advisor.
we do.
yes, we do.
Look them up.
I don't know. I mean, if we do have one, he helps us out from time to
Yeah.
time.
What's his name?
I don't know why it's
Yeah.
blanking on me right now.
Nice
but
guy.
I haven't worked
he
with him.
honestly
Mr.
he is.
Nice guy.
He helped
Nice
us
guy,
out a lot with
for
the first
sure.
issue. I don't know why I'm
Yeah.
spacing on his name, but
Oh yeah.
I think it's nice that like this is just a place where students can kind of figure it out for themselves. Like you know, this might sound kind of weird, but like when you like fuck up and there are consequences of those actions, you can feel them, and everyone around you can feel them. And this is a nice low stakes environment to like
Yeah.
know what that
Oh,
feels
yeah,
like
yeah,
to rebound.
Yeah.
It's supposed
And,
to be a
uh,
place where you can
Yeah.
make mistakes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I feel like that's the whole point of like evolving and growing, especially like starting something so new. I feel like I can resonate with a lot of that kind of stuff. And then I guess one of my last questions that I have is like, where do you personally take inspiration from? Or I can even ask like the collective, like because you know we have so much multimedia. Like, do you have any specific inspirations or magazines that you look to for, I guess, creative outlet?
Ooh, wait, I want to extend this question
Alright.
to like media wise, but also just like personally, fashion wise.
Like what we get inspiration from. Fresh. Okay.
So 2 questions. Sorry, Abby.
It's a good question.
I can start if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like, especially with fashion for me, like being a tall, like not very curvy person that wants to be like feminine, you know, it's like really fun for me to find ways to be able to like show that like feminine part of me without it necessarily being like, I don't know. Just because, especially, I had a pixie cut. Okay, in middle school, I had a pixie cut.
You had a what?
I had a pixie cut, and so I feel like I love being feminine, and so it's just especially like just watching like movies or TV, like sometimes I'm like I want to be Carrie Bradshaw today, sue me, and or sometimes I'm like I don't know, I want to be, I don't know, whatever. I'm being tacky now, but where I get inspiration from, especially for the magazine, is honestly the people in my team. Like, there's just so many. I try to get so many different minds. Like, for example, Quinn, the guy who does a lot of our on-campus interviews, like, we have such a joke where, like, 90% of the time, I have no idea what he's talking about. Like, genuinely, like, not a clue. And I feel like I'm pretty good at being on TikTok and, like, you know, but, like, words were coming out of his mouth, and I'm like, those, not sure what you're saying there. But, like, I've learned a lot about him, like, a lot from him, and, like, what he, like, he has really good, like, he knows a lot about high-end fashion, and so it's like in our outfit and supposed to like it's been fun. Like we've been experimenting with putting a $3,000 tie in there. Like, do college students want to see that? Like, is that like applicable to them? But people
Maybe.
do. They think it's fun. It's just inspiration.
They
you
can
know?
find a
We're not
thrift
telling them to buy it.
Yeah, find a
but-
thrift store tie that looks like that.
Yeah, I think it's also just like educational to see what's going up there too.
It's like a new dimension.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
Not physically, but
Yeah. I'd say a lot of my inspiration comes from like, probably like action movies. Not like the action part of the movies, but like the parts where they have like downtime. Like if they're, I don't know, trying to like break into some place and they just put on like a snazzy outfit for whatever reason, you know?
Oh.
Like
Oh,
that's kind
yeah,
of the
yeah,
vibe
yeah.
that I go for when I'm going for like DILF, you know?
I feel like you and I have talked a lot about how we need to bring back cloaks.
Ooh,
Yeah, dude,
Yes, I've
cloaks
been
gotta
saying-
come
oh my
back.
God,
Right?
Yes.
I like
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
I would fuck up a cloak, man. Oh,
Right?
Oh my god. I was literally having this conversation. I want to be a superhero with a cloak. I'm sorry.
Like, I think cloaks, we could totally make that like modern.
Are you talking like superhero cloaks or like
Or just
like
not a cape.
wizard?
like something with a hood and
Yeah.
like maybe some place for a sleeve, but it's like long and drapey
Yeah.
and sexy.
Okay.
Oh my god! Literally at the beginning of the year, I was like joking with my friends. I'm like, why don't we just do that? We
Yeah,
normalize
it's just like a
doing that.
blanket.
Everyone wants to
but
do it
hot.
too.
Yes,
Like
we should just do it.
Everyone wants.
everyone
to.
wants. clothes
Everybody
back.
wants a cloak.
I feel like especially on Western's campus, if you were to see
Right?
someone's like, okay,
Right.
like
No
that's
one
just
would
the
look
fashion.
twice.
Well,
Yeah.
we would at least get the lightsaber club to back us up.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
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 See, that's a perfect segue to the hot takes time.
Yeah.
That we're starting
That
off
was a
with
little
fashion.
bit of a hot take, yeah.
Yeah. See, this is a great transition. So we're gonna talk about specifically fashion and music because that's what y'all do, or like a big chunk of like what you talk about is yeah. I don't have to explain. So we have an assortment of different things to
Perfect.
talk about.
I'm
It's a funny little list.
Yeah, it's just I don't know why. It's just the things that popped into my brain first. Because why not?
Yeah.
Everyone has opinions on this
Totally.
stuff. It's fun to talk about. So the first one is opinion on ripped jeans.
Ooh, okay.
Depends.
So it depends. Yeah, I don't think that the skinny like Hollister ripped jeans with like the, where you have to like rip out the things with like tweezers.
Yeah.
I don't think those are gonna come back. But I could definitely see like sort of more baggy jeans, blown out knees,
Yeah.
sort of thing. I've seen more people wearing that, and honestly, I could get into it for like a day or two
Yeah.
or three.
I think there has to be a rule, and it has to be you have to have torn them doing something.
Yeah.
You have to have a story behind the rip.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
can't be scissors, and it can't be like your
Yeah.
little
Right,
fingers
yeah,
reaching
okay.
in there. I
Yeah.
feel like you have to be like hopping on a train car or
Yeah.
something.
I
or
have this one pair of jeans that I ripped like literally like this big of a rip in, and it was because I was giving my friend a piggyback ride when I was intoxicated.
Yeah.
And I also got this.
Yeah.
So it matches.
there you go, and then you have like a
Yeah, but I will say the one time I will accept ripped jeans is if it's like clean cut, baggy, right on the knees.
Yeah, it's got to be on the.
I just
Yes.
I don't know. There's something hot take. I think they're a little thoughty.
What does thoughty
Fair.
mean to you?
Like
something
slutty in
different
a
to
bad
everybody.
way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. Not a
sorry,
big fan.
not sorry.
Yeah. Or just
What
wear
if
shorts.
what if I want to be
Grow
slutty in
up.
a bad way?
Grow up.
Grow up.
Like just wear shorts if you want your legs out.
Yeah, or if you're going for thotty,
Yeah.
Do that.
wear ripped jeans.
Yeah. I
If
guess
you
if you
don't
want
wanna
to be thoughty.
hey,
Yeah.
still.
Okay, so the next one, fedoras. Fedoras.
Ooh, man, no.
With a cloak.
Toe walker
Nah, man. It gives off like the
with
sweaty,
a cloak.
sweaty
Ripped
band
jeans.
kid from like high school,
Yeah.
man.
I'm just seeing a little
like-
feather.
Mm.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to like.
I think in a perfect world, this would be acceptable. I think in a perfect world where we live in a fairy tale and I'm like a detective from the
Yeah.
1600s,
I was gonna-
I think
yeah.
this is okay.
See, my question is like, if you're going on a heist or something, like,
What
would
are
you
you
wear a
gonna wear?
fedora then?
What are you gonna wear on
right?
your head?
So like,
The only
Yeah, yeah.
the only person I can picture like rocking a fedora is Doja Cat,
Mm.
because she would do it like in an ironic way, but like in a hot way.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm like, now
True.
I'm thinking about because I originally was gonna say yes, but it's like I'm doing it ironically.
Yeah,
So like,
it's-
does that actually mean
right.
That means no, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
if,
yeah.
if you do it enough ironically, it becomes unironic.
Right,
You
yeah.
know
That's
what I
just
mean?
like-
Also, with something
Like-
like a fedora, I feel like it's just kind of like you secretly want to, but you're pretending it's ironic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, just
I mean-
just own it. If you're gonna wear a fedora, just own it.
wear
Just own it.
fedora.
That's so
Like-
true.
If you're okay, if
I
you're
would-
a straight man, no,
No,
Yeah, agreed.
no.
that's it.
Anyone else?
That's the rule.
What if you're a detective in the 1600s?
Then yes,
Okay.
and feel free to like take away someone else's rights while you're at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So
Those
the
are
next
only people allowed
item
with fedoras.
on the list: cowboy boots.
Ooh.
I actually I used to hate like cowboy boots, but honestly, like I'm fucking with them right now. Weirdly enough.
Western, like the country music's coming in, Beyonce.
It's fine on women. I don't like it when guys do it. Honestly.
Really?
Unless you're
Yeah.
like famous and rich, like Jacob Elordi, yes.
Dude, even
Tyler,
even
the Creator,
then,
yes.
it just gives off like
I'm all
like
in.
douchebag
Nope,
vibes. You know,
wrong.
Oh.
I
I think
just
you would
can't
look good in
abide by
cowboy
it.
boots.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just can't
And
abide
I think
by it.
everyone should wear cowboy boots. They're just so cool and unique.
Yeah,
and like,
they are.
I would feel
if
like
you
I'm
get like a good pair of cowboy boots, there's just like a way cooler shoe with so much more going on.
yeah.
They're not comfortable,
Yeah.
and that's a problem.
They give
Yeah.
you hype.
But and I don't want
How do you know
a
they're
comfortable
uncomfortable?
cowboy boot. I've worn cowboy boots. before. Yeah,
Okay,
they're not
so
mine, but I wish they were.
You're wearing them right now.
under the table.
Secretly.
Nice.
Yeah, no one
Okay.
can see it, but I'm wearing cowboy
Foot shot,
boots.
Tim foot
They're
shot.
bright.
They're like thigh highs.
Wait, okay.
epic.
Thigh high
so-
cowboy boots?
Those are fun.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
That's like so cunty in a good way.
Yeah.
Like thigh high?
Yeah.
the ones
Is
I
that like
have
a,
on.
are those
With a
actually
micro
real?
skirt.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
I
can
see
see
that.
that.
I see
Yeah.
that.
Catch that on the next outfit inspo. Coverage.
Yes.
Okay, so my question for you with that, okay, you said it's like women fine, men not. And it's just
Yeah.
because douchey?
It's because douchey and like, yeah, man. I don't know. When women do it, it's like hot, you know. But when guys do it, it's just like you're trying too hard to be like masculine.
I
you
do.
know? Like I think if guys wear boots, it's gotta be like skewing feminine, just so like. I don't know. That gives off more like green flags to me.
It's just
honestly.
it's
It
hard.
depends on the person, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. The one time I'll say I feel bad for straight men is when it comes to fashion. Because you literally really can't do much right in my eye.
Can't do
That,
anything.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I fully agree
Like-
with that.
You look douchey or you look slobby.
Yeah.
What does Tim look like right now?
Slay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so the next one, mullets. Also kind of with cowboy boots. I've said this, like the liberalization of mullets.
Yeah.
I love it. Like
I
I,
love
actually
it.
do it. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
You should get a mullet.
Or
I
not like
do not look
a
good
sexy bisexual woman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never thought
It says
mullets
a lot.
could look good on anyone.
Yeah.
But again, maybe it's like the
But
straight
the
men.
subtle mullet, I think, like, especially when I talk to my mom about it, she's thinking like Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, it's like if you have like the flowy hair, like you can make it cute.
Yeah, I think a mullet's definitely got to have some like soft edges. You can't
Yeah.
can't be going straight to the like shaved sides, in my opinion.
And when it's feathered out, like if it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
bad.
that like made me
Yeah,
gag.
I definitely like a nice like subtle mullet.
I think
though.
subtle
It's
is subtle's a good way to put it. Yeah.
You're talking about the liberalization
Yeah.
of the mullet.
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
that honestly
has to
did
be
it for
obvious.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like now I'm thinking about a lot of other things that I don't actually know. Like like I'm just thinking about like if things were to be like liberalized, see this is just like me like I don't know.
Yeah.
Spitballing.
Probably just like outing myself or something,
Yeah.
but if it's liberalized, I just think so it's just going to look cool.
If cowboy
Yeah.
boots
Yeah.
were liberalized,
Yes.
then I'd be
Yeah.
down for it. Honestly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it'd give off
exactly.
less like douchey vibes.
Yeah. And I maybe it's just because I've been here for the past like
Yeah.
3-4 years. I'm
Yeah,
like,
totally.
okay, because like my fashion sense has changed a lot. But then I look at other people walking on campus. I'm like, I never would have thought that would have looked good.
Yeah.
And then like, well, they look awesome.
I think
So
it's
like-
all about curating to your personal style.
Yeah.
And the way
Like-
you wear things.
I remember one time I heard someone say like you can appreciate other styles, but that doesn't mean you have to buy and do everything.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
ever since I heard that, I'm like, I'm a tall white girl and I'm proud, and I'm gonna
True.
wear a sweater vest.
As you should. I think so much of it is just how you wear something too, because like you could be wearing ripped jeans and a fedora and cowboy boots with a mullet, and like you could look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could look good, but like most of it kind of depends on how confident you are.
No,
Yeah.
So just
totally.
like
all
for
dressing,
sure.
dressing to like what makes you feel
what
good.
makes you feel good?
I've seen someone wear that exact outfit here. Actually,
Whoa.
I have
Yeah,
too.
I've seen like multiple people.
I think
do it.
minus the ripped jeans, I've seen it, and
You're talking about fedora, like
I'm
the
talking.
mullet.
I'm talking fedora,
Like-
mullet, cowboy boots,
I've definitely
I'm
seen
picturing.
that. Yeah,
and hey,
Hey.
not bad.
we might be talking about the same person.
might
here.
be.
I've definitely seen that.
Yeah.
Hey, if this is you, comment below.
Shout out.
Leave a like.
We're your best
Subscribe.
friend.
Send a fit
yeah.
pic. We'll put it like right here or in the like, background.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, massive picture.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know this wasn't on the list, but that got me thinking about like sand or like flip flops. Opinions on those?
My dad
Foot
loves
thongs,
those.
Yeah, I was gonna say foot thongs. Like, was
They
the
hurt my
Australians
toes.
calling?
Oh, the platform flip flop.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't think I've seen those.
Those are so like brats. You know, I think
Oh,
those
yeah.
are cute, but honestly, flip flops, I'm just kind of like, meh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have any strong feelings
Yeah.
on flip flops either way. Like you wear them like mostly out of practicality. If you wear them like
But just the sound.
Oh.
Like imagine
The flip flop.
Sorry,
I also don't like that they're named after the sound that they make.
Oh yeah.
Like it kind of sounds like the sound it makes.
Yeah.
Like that feels like
we should name more things after the sound it makes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's maybe. I don't know. Flip flops with
deep
flip
thought about
flops,
that.
it feels like arrogant. It's like this is
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
It makes the noise.
See,
I've seen like chonkos around campus and even
Chonkos?
like-
You mean chacos?
Chacos, sorry. Yeah.
Sorry.
Chonkos.
I'm sorry.
Chonkos.
What did you just
sorry,
say?
Chacos.
Chonkos.
Chacos. I've seen those. I've seen people rocking those like barefoot. I just cannot like.
No.
I just cannot abide by the dogs being out during the daytime, frankly. When it's not summer.
I do have a
Well, it's
pair
not
of like platform docks that like have this like the sandal that has like 4 straps and like
Oh,
around
those
the
are
ankle.
cool.
And I love them. My dogs will be out in the summer, but
In the
those,
summer,
In the summer.
sometimes you need
cool-
it.
Summer.
like indie way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's when the dogs are allowed to be.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
yeah.
Okay, so the next one, pajamas in public. I feel like this says a lot about like how you were raised as a person, because I feel like people have very different opinions
You
on it.
pajamas in public person?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
And that's because my parents were so like, no, and I think that's just been like ingrained into my head, and that's why I'm like, I had to ask. That.
I wish I was. I just like, I think they look so cozy and like, it seems like they're having a good day. Seems like-
You know what?
I see someone with
That's a
pajamas
good
in
point.
public. I'm like, you probably had like cake for breakfast. Like,
Yeah.
There's no rules at your house.
there's no, yeah, you had like Skittles for breakfast and hot
Aw.
chocolate, and
So you are
have
a
a
pa-
bunch of junk food at
You
the
wear
house.
pajamas in public then.
No,
Or-
I would never.
What?
No.
Okay, but other people.
Hell no.
I admire them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I
get
wish
those things.
I.
It's the confidence
I wish I
aspect.
had that much. I wish I was that like relaxed. I wish I could relax like that.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you guys?
Yeah, my parents were definitely the don't go out in public
Yeah.
wearing pajamas. And honestly, I don't know whether it's because they raised me like that or if it's because I just like don't love pajamas that much. But even when I do wear them, like just to the grocery store real quick, I just don't feel comfortable in them.
Yeah.
you know?
Me-
Like
it's just
mine don't have
vulnerable.
Yeah.
mine don't have pockets. They're super thin. They're not that warm. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't know. I just when I see people wearing them, I'm like kind of give them like a side eye.
I kind of
Yeah.
feel naked
Bombastic.
when
Yes,
I wear
yeah.
pajamas.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I wear them to bed, or maybe it's just like them being pajamas, and it's like I don't like. I feel
Close
like
to
I feel like I'm breaking a rule of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of those things where I just feel a little bit too vulnerable. Like for some reason, now this is gonna sound crazy, but like if my hair gets super wet or something, like I don't know. It's like
Yeah.
I just feel really like, oh, it looks like I just took a shower. That's like very like
I feel like
intimate in a
it's like
weird way.
showing people that something you
is.
did earlier.
Yeah.
It's like, this is what I'm like at home.
You know too much about me
Yes,
now. You know I just
exactly.
showered.
Okay, thank
Oh,
you.
Now you're thinking
Also-
about me naked, creep.
How dare you?
Fuck you.
Also, all of my pajamas are like Christmas presents.
Yeah.
Oh
And-
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I have Ninja Turtle pajamas.
Oh, that's
Snoopy
cute.
pajamas.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
And they don't need to see that. The public doesn't need to
Yeah.
see that.
Actually-
But for me-
Honestly, I think the
do.
public
Yeah, I
needs to
think
see
the
that. Yeah, if
Yeah.
it's just the red flannel ones, no.
No,
If you-
red flannel.
If you're rocking
I do have those too.
the custom like SpongeBob pajamas, man, like yeah.
You know what's the problem?
I
though?
want to see
Is
those.
The Ninja Turtle ones are like electric lime like energy drink green.
Oh,
and it's like,
dude, you gotta wear those out.
Yeah. I painted
It's
my
so
whole room
bad.
that
Come
color when I was in
on.
5th grade.
did you sleep?
Well, yeah.
I feel like I can't even sleep with those on.
Yeah.
With the pajamas on.
They like glow in the dark.
Yeah. And they look like
Your
monster
legs
energy
just
drink.
turn green when you take them off.
I turn into a teenage mutant ninja turtle.
No.
That'd be cool.
God,
That'd
no.
be so cool.
Well, maybe I will.
I have turtle legs.
One of these days. Yeah.
I'm gonna have a nightmare about that tonight.
Uh,
Oh no, I have nunchucks. Nunchucks just
no, I
appear in
have
my
nunchucks.
hands.
Opinions on nunchucks.
I'm really good at
Cool.
karate.
Yeah.
What? Michelle, on
We
my
should bring
back.
back like knives.
Yeah, why not?
just
like,
like
hold them?
like casually like wearing them on your belt.
Yeah.
Wait,
like,
bring them back? Was that a thing?
I mean, I feel like it's still a thing in some places, right? Like
Oh man.
that was embarrassing.
Sorry, I'm from Kent. Like we just usually have like a weapon.
Ah.
So
Fair.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like have you seen like the butterfly knives like specifically for women?
Yeah.
Like those.
Yeah.
Those are
If you can make
Yeah.
it cunty, it's cute.
yes.
What about
exactly.
like the reflecty, like they look like oil knives that people like used to do tricks
Oh,
with?
I
You know
know
what I'm
what you're
talking
talking
about?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
get really
okay.
good at those, and then
imagine
like
it.
do it all the time.
with your
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja
But
Turtle?
like in a non-violent way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel
And
it's
like
the same
a-
kind of thing
yeah,
like we
yeah.
were talking about before.
Like
Like,
a
if a straight
magician's
guy
way.
does it, like it's like cringe.
Yeah,
Cringe, but also kinda scary.
And
And also kinda
said
scary,
so
yeah.
far, if you're a straight guy, don't do it.
You can't
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
You just
Especially
aren't
if
allowed
you're
to
under
do anything, man.
5'11".
Specifically.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
It's like peacocking.
Oh yeah. You're like this is
This
6 foot behavior.
This is for sex. My knife.
Okay, so trench coats. How do we feel about those?
Nope.
No.
Instantly no.
It
Again,
depends.
if you're a straight man under 5'11".
Yeah.
Also creepy.
I feel
Yeah,
like yeah.
like you're gonna
Yeah.
flash me.
it gives off the same
Oh.
like vibe as like the sweaty band kid wearing the fedora. You know what I mean?
And like it can look cool if you're like taking a picture or something.
Yeah.
But if you go outside in a trench coat, it's either buttoned up and then you look terrifying,
Yeah.
or it's open and you're in Bellingham and it's gonna be windy.
Yeah.
And then you have a cape.
Have you ever seen New Girl?
Yes.
You know the episode where Nick gets the trench coat? That's just all I'm thinking about right now.
Oh,
That is
yes.
such a good episode.
It's just like
I love Nick.
There's so many other things you can wear that's just like don't give the implication of trench coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Like-
you knew what the answer was when you asked that question.
Yeah, because I was thinking of like oh my god, the
I
movies.
think it can be cool.
Like the movies
Yeah.
where there's like just people like stacked on, like kids that would stack on top
Oh
of each other
yeah.
when they're
So
trying
yeah,
to-
if you're not stacking, then no.
If
Yeah,
you're like
exactly.
3 9-year-olds on each other's shoulders
That's
and trench
okay.
coats,
Yeah,
yes,
then
it's
that's
cool.
it.
That's
Then it's
perfect.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
But if-
younger.
But if you're like a 20-year-old in Bellingham, Washington,
No, if
it's
you're
just-
one person, then
Yeah.
If
no
you're
trench
one
coats.
person, no.
no,
Yeah.
I feel like there's so many different alternatives to trench coats too that just look better.
Yeah.
Like pea coats, like leather jackets.
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah.
get a
Puffa.
peacoat. Just
Long
get a peacoat.
puffa.
I just like
Ooh.
saying it like that.
See, okay, wait, that Gorpcore opinions on that.
Hate it.
Abby just learned what that was.
Wait, is that
I
the
thought
The
of
one-
that.
It's like reindeer, like
Boo.
mountainy.
Oh, I was thinking of Goop, the brand by
Goop.
You know what I'm
Gwyneth
talking
Yeah,
about?
Gwyneth
Gwyneth
Paltrow,
Paltrow,
yeah.
Oh my god.
Goop core.
Goop core.
It looked like I look like you have like a goop subscription or something.
yeah.
I'm just covered in her discharge. All the time.
You just like smell like sex when you're walking
Oh,
down the hallway.
yeah. Is that the vagina candle thing? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
God, that one.
Core.
Specifically her vagina too. Oh,
You know
it's
she's
really?
lying. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
lying. Like
Whoa.
if I made a candle that smelled like my vagina, you think I'm telling the truth? Because I know what the truth is, and
Dude.
it's fine.
Next podcast, we just buy the
We tried
candle.
to-
Yeah,
like,
Guess which one is
yeah.
actually my vagina? I'm sorry. You said I could be real on here.
No, yeah, you're being so real.
Next
being
topic:
real.
squirting. So
She's been doing
We're
this for
so
the last
real.
few days. Man. Oh my god.
Next topic: hottest fashion take. I can't think of any at the top of my head, but I feel like have y'all thought about yours yet?
Ooh.
I'm trying to think.
so
Oh, anything camo, hate. But I don't know if that's a
Yeah.
hot
I just
take.
can't see it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But also, I agree.
I just
I
don't
think
like
it had its
I kinda
moment,
like it.
but like,
With like the sorority girls, so I'm kind of like, aw.
Oh, like when like are you talking about like the tube top and like the camo pants type
Yeah.
thing?
I don't
Because
know.
again, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it till I die. If you can make it cunty, it's cute. Like if you have a micro little camo skirt and like a glittery belt, and you're just like, then it's fine.
It's all about the confidence,
Yeah.
actually.
True.
Yeah.
I just like,
But yeah.
One more time. If you're a straight man, do not wear
do it.
camo.
Oh, they would
Don't
just
do
look
it.
at
Can't do
that.
it.
don't do it. Don't do it. It's a,
Unless you're actually going
Don't do
hunting, and then even worse, don't go hunting.
exactly. Stay home.
Stay
or if you're in the
home.
military,
Put on
also go
pajamas.
home.
Yes. Palm pajamas.
Yeah.
If you're in the
If you're in the army, go home. Go home. Go to
Just
your go home.
get a cat.
Yeah.
Get a cat.
Get a hobby where you
Pro
don't
tip.
have to wear camo.
If you're a straight man and you have a cat, you can do all of these things.
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah. Especially if
Yeah.
it's with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Especially if
there
you're
we go.
allergic to it.
Yeah.
It's me. I don't have a
Alright.
cat, but I'm
Aw.
allergic to
I'm
cats.
sorry.
Oh, I didn't know that actually.
That's actually like
Dang.
I could not imagine. I could.
I just like deal with it. I will get a cat sometime.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
love cats.
Okay.
I think my hottest fashion take is that
I forgot we were doing that.
guys who like wear their like sports jersey, I kind of like that, honestly.
Yes.
As long as it's not soccer.
As long as it's not soccer.
What?
As long as it's not soccer.
Is that a take against soccer or a take against the jerseys? Of
The jersey.
soccer?
I want to say the jerseys.
Fair.
Yeah. I think anything else is like cool, especially if
Wait, if it's your own
Yeah.
jersey?
or if it's just like any team's jersey. I
okay.
like it. I don't know. It's like personality. It's like one thing
Yeah.
that straight guys do very well.
We love to choose jerseys.
They
Sports.
love sports.
Ah,
Yeah.
I
Why'd you
agree.
say they?
We
Thank
love
you.
sports.
Do you have yours, Abby?
I said
don't-
camo. I don't like
Oh,
camo.
camo. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other ones though.
I can be corny if you guys want for a second.
Oh yeah.
So I just got a job at a boutique, and I was just telling the story, so sorry I'm gonna say it again. But I had to try on all the jeans, and I was like, I really am into the low waisted baggy jeans. Like that's what I want to look at. And she was like, okay. She like gave me a few, and I was like putting them on. I was like, I know this is fitting the trend. It looks cute, whatever. But then she like gave me the jeans I'm wearing on right now, and she was like, just try these. And she was like, I just think these will suit your body type more. And I put them on. I was like, damn. And so I think, you know what, like trends, as we know, we're in an era where, thank you, we're in an era where trends are just constantly going in and out, and like that's just like what people want you to do is throw away things and get something new. But like, you know what, if you look best in high-waisted flared jeans, like get them.
Keep 'em.
Yeah.
You know, like I that's my hot take is
Yeah.
to just wear what looks good on you and what you feel confident
So
in.
true. Disclaimer. Yeah. Exactly that.
Disclaimer,
Exactly that.
yes.
Yeah.
I have one too. I think you should probably like look terrible at least one day out of the week. I think you should be like, I think this is my advice.
Yeah.
As like fashionista here of the group.
Yeah.
I think one out of the 7 days of the week, you should be doing something that's like out of your comfort
Grounding.
zone that you're like, or grounding, or just like pushing yourself a little further and like wearing something you've never worn. And like maybe it could be every Sunday.
Ah,
It's
yeah.
like church.
It's like church, exactly.
Yeah.
And I just think that's like a fun idea. And I
That
also
is-
think that like
I like
that's
that.
how you that's like the only way you really know how you like
Yeah.
how your like fashion will change.
Yeah.
Or how whether you'll look good in something or not, you have to wear it and you have to kind of wear it in public. Or else you'll never know. Because I always feel different if I'm like looking in a mirror than if I'm like wearing it in front of people. So yeah, Sundays. Everybody dress bad.
Yeah, I like being able to look back on what I wore like 2 years, 3 years ago and cringe.
Exactly.
That means that I have like
that means you're
grown.
growing. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I can't do that, like I mean I don't need to like aggressively cringe, but if I can't do that and be like, yeah, I'm glad I'm not doing that anymore, like I
Yeah.
feel like there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Like
then
in
nothing's
elementary
changing.
school, I only wore the color green, which is funny.
And now
Like
you're still only
when
wearing
I
the
say
color.
that, I mean I only wore the color
That's
green.
Wait, was it the
You had
color
green
green that you
pants.
painted your walls?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought that would be
Wow.
fun for that to be my personality.
Energy green.
Just the color green.
In elementary school,
Yeah.
I wore a basketball jersey every day.
Nice.
365
so
days
the ladies know.
of the
Yeah.
year. Yeah, I was like,
He balls.
it wasn't mine, but it was like for NBA players. And the entire calendar year of 4th grade, I wore a basketball jersey.
Nice. I was in a highlighter phase for years.
Ooh, highlighter kid.
Highlighter kid. Yeah. I had the neon shorts, the neon shirt, the neon shoes.
No.
And I wore that like every day.
Did you ever wear like the compression?
I was never one of those
Okay,
kids. Thank God.
What is the
Thank
purpose?
God.
Does anyone know?
Circulation.
There's no they're
don't
leggings
know.
for dudes, man. It's just to be comfortable.
Lululemon for men.
Literally. It's like
I guess they have a men's
Yeah.
line, but anyways.
Yeah, socks. Okay, so
Socks.
we have opinions on socks. They're cool.
What?
Wait,
No, no,
actually?
no, no, no.
Oh my god.
It's like, where's
no,
that?
I'm like-
yeah.
Please wear socks.
Yeah. Okay,
Bro, we're pro socks.
so we haven't even gotten to the music, so I feel like we should just
Yeah.
speed run the last couple ones.
Okay.
Okay, Crocs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
They're,
waterproof,
they're all right.
but like not as
Oh.
fashion. You know,
They're
like only to the
alright.
beach. That's my opinion. Or like kind of like flip flops.
Chunky
you know?
Crocs.
I like the gibbets. You can like push them.
Yeah.
out.
I do like
the
Yeah, yeah,
gibbets,
I like
They're
the
comfy, they're
gibbets.
fun.
Not
Yeah.
a fan of Crocs.
I don't like
though.
the sound they make when you wear them.
We should call
Honestly,
those squeaks.
they like
Like flip flops.
Maybe if they were called
yeah,
squeaks.
yeah. They give off like fuckboy vibes, honestly.
Really?
A little bit. And also, the sound sounds to me like nails on a chalkboard. Like, if someone's walking by in Crocs and they're barefoot,
You can also
Yeah.
tell a lot about what someone's doing that day if it's in adventure mode. or
Mm.
not.
Yeah,
Ooh,
sports
yeah,
mode.
I do
Yeah.
kind of like that as like a signal of like
Yeah.
how like,
Like, who are you?
Like, am I just relaxing today
Yeah.
or am I
Yeah.
like am I
Yeah,
working?
it's kind of like
Am
a
I
reminder
doing
for
something?
yourself.
Yeah.
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 You got
Today
shit to
today
do.
I'm working. Yeah.
You gotta walk a little quicker.
exactly.
You don't want to crunch your toes today.
Okay.
Kick them off.
Speaking of other shoes, okay, Uggs.
Yes.
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Comfy.
No.
I-
Again, especially when guys do it, fuckboy. Fuckboy vibes.
I don't think I've seen a guy, or I guess maybe like the slippers, like the Ugg slippers.
Yeah.
I think that's like the only.
I
one
like
I've seen.
hate that I like them because I do I got the pair off of TikTok shop, and I love them. They're comfy. They're just cozy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Genuinely,
they
they're
look
just
comfy.
cozy.
I'm not gonna like get mad at somebody for like it's like the pajamas thing. I would never, but
I think
I like it.
Yeah.
I like the idea of it. I'm all for coziness.
Yeah.
that is true. It is kind of like it's just a outdoor slipper that you can wear. Now that I'm thinking about
Yeah.
it, yeah.
And I
they
kind of like that I look like a
platforms.
camel in them.
Mm.
I have little hooves.
I say that's like the hoof shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
toe
like
to
those
toe.
shoes, but they're kind of.
I think those could work. That's my hot take. Is the hoof shoes are kind of cool.
Again, if you can make it cunty.
Are those the ones
If
that
you can
split
make
your
it
toes?
cunty.
Like
Yeah.
this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All
I
right.
agree.
I do like the hoof shoes.
Anything that like
think you
makes
could
you
rock
look like
this
an
one,
animal
so.
is cool.
Or like that one guy with the red boot.
Yeah, the big red
Yes.
boots. Yeah.
Oh my god. It's, yeah.
Those are
Those
crazy.
are cunty for men.
Actually, yeah. Dude, yeah. Yeah, and
You're a straight man. Wear the red boots.
wear the red
That's
boots.
like
Yeah,
they can be cunty that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, straight man.
All right, okay, music time. Okay. So, yeah, Spotify or Apple Music? Spotify.
This is
Spotify.
stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spotify.
Spotify.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotta
yeah.
be.
I love Joni Mitchell, but
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
sorry, Joni.
Yeah, how would you describe Joni Mitchell? Just a person that sings?
Awesome
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
folk
Yeah.
singer.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not.
Big Yellow
she's not
Taxi.
on Spotify.
No, because she got in,
like a
like
political
she
thing,
got in a
right?
fight with Joe Rogan.
No way.
And she was like, "It's them or me," and she was like famous in the 70s.
Oh.
And they're like,
Where do you think the
"Be
money's
gone."
coming from?
Yeah.
Damn, that's
Okay.
funny.
So Spotify. Final answer.
Spotify. Yep. Drake.
Right.
I just thought of like random people. Yeah, Drake.
Trey?
I don't think
Passion.
Yeah,
miles
I-
away.
the songs that I know by Drake, I don't hate them. So, but like his
I've-
most recent ones,
Dude.
not great.
Honestly,
So
I've-
good.
But
I
like
was in a Drake phase like 2 weeks ago.
like new stuff or like old
No,
or just
the-
every.
You call me on my cell
Oh.
phone. If you
Yeah.
listen to that
Yeah.
again, especially if you're like under the influence of cannabis,
Yeah.
that's like
That sounds so like government, like professional.
Under the influence of cannabis.
I'm just trying to keep
Damn.
it safe here.
Oh my god, Drake is a petty motherfucker, man. Like all of his.
I need your Max Queen.
I need the Max. I need him to stop. Sometimes, man.
I love him.
He's like corny.
I know.
But he's kind of playing into it now, which I kind of think is
Yeah.
funny. But I think he is like one of the pettiest motherfuckers on the planet because like every album is just named something like super sassy, like
he's so
like
sassy.
certified lover boy.
Yeah.
God,
Oh
I
my
can't.
God.
I'm blanking on all of his album names right now, but like they're all just like so like. You know, snap,
He's
snap,
doing
snap.
that when he comes up with them.
Yeah.
And the pregnant emojis on one of them.
Oh, yeah,
I think that might be
Yeah.
certified lover boy.
Yeah,
Weird.
silly.
I hate the fact that I like Drake.
yeah.
He's good.
Wasn't he
It's
like
fun.
Yeah,
your top five?
yeah. He
It's
just like
fun.
appears on my Spotify Wrapped every
Yeah.
year, so I can't like,
Yeah.
I can't
You gotta
say
own
I
it,
don't like
yeah.
him.
It's like
Yeah, it's just like not, it's not my favorite kind of music. It's not my favorite thing to rap about, or
You rap?
to
Yeah.
listen to people rap about.
oh, okay. Yeah, spit some bars. Yeah.
That was just like
Drake.
that
in
was
the
like
house.
an underhanded like shout out
Yeah.
to my rapping
and how much
Wavelength. Love Drake.
that we
I'll be
do.
quiet now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, musicals.
Yes.
I like musicals. No, I
Okay.
have to admit.
Sorry, girl. I'm
Are
sorry.
you saying no?
No. I've never been in one, and that
Oh.
makes it worse. Because I love Broadway. In fact, I just went to karaoke and I sang Phantom of the Opera, and then I also sang Suddenly Seymour with a stranger named Josh.
Shout out Josh.
Shout out Josh.
If you were at the OSU bar, find me. He was fun. Tall, gay
Do you
man.
play the plant? Is that one of the people?
Yeah. What's it? Something. Audrey too. Yeah.
Seymour.
Anyways, I just really, really, really love musicals because, especially if you love to sing,
Yeah.
it's a good time.
I feel like I'm
fun.
in a safe space right now.
You like musicals?
Yeah, because a lot of people
Good.
don't.
That is the biggest red flag to me is when
Yeah.
someone doesn't like. It's just you get to see people like it's so jolly.
Yeah.
Unless they're
Exactly.
sad, then you're sad.
I think I'm the exact opposite of you because I was in a couple musicals and now I just don't really like them. Like,
Bring back bad memories.
damn.
What musicals were you in?
I was in Mamma Mia, high school production of Mamma Mia. I was Simba in The Lion King Jr. I was older Simba too.
Yeah.
No, let me tell you.
Sexy Simba.
Okay, yeah. I was like Simba with some sex appeal. So, you know that scene where
You haven't seen that?
wait,
The sex scene just got released.
Extended cut.
so you know that scene where young Simba is like doing the little dance and he like turns into older Simba, like in the movie.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so younger Simba in my production was like this tiny like white kid, and he had like a wig with like dreads.
Wait, I didn't know that
And
part.
he was
God.
like head bopping, and he turns into me, a brown person who's like also wearing like a wig, and it's on video somewhere out there,
I
man.
need to
Oh
see
my
this.
It is
God.
on
That's
video
amazing.
somewhere out there,
We
and
should
I
put that on the big screen too. Just that video. We don't have.
Oh my
Simba
God.
went through many changes.
Oh my
this year.
God.
He changed a lot, dude.
Wow, that's so funny. That's so good.
Wow.
Oh my
And now you
God.
hate musicals. Is
I-
it because of that?
I don't think I think I more hate the idea of like being in a musical just because
Oh.
like I never really I mean I enjoyed like Simba enough, but like the rest of my time in like high school theater I didn't really enjoy it that much, honestly.
That's very
Yeah.
fair.
That means
just
you're
a
not a
lot.
theater kid.
Yeah, man. Actually,
So we're like opposites. Like you're not a theater kid but
Like-
did theater, and I'm a theater kid but didn't do
man,
theater.
some of those people are just like
Oh yeah,
I
the people.
just did
yeah.
not
Yeah.
enjoy being
Yeah.
around
Hit or
them.
miss.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Hit or miss. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like most of them. I'm like in the middle because I hate Rent.
What?
Would you light my candle?
Some of
good
them,
one.
some of them are too like a little bit too earnest in a way that like I find that I can't watch.
No, it's like okay,
I'm like-
you have to embrace it. That's the thing about musicals. It's kind of like Taylor Swift.
Mm.
You have to embrace the chuggy. You have to embrace the cringe.
But I don't even get that way with most of them. Most of them I can be just like, this is fun. Like Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
I think it like depends a lot on the music that's happening and whether or not they're singing instead of talking, because that bothers me for some reason.
Yeah.
And but it's like, it's mostly just Rent. I just
Yeah.
don't like Rent.
Rent isn't my favorite, but I do know a lot of the songs.
They are catchy.
That was
They
the
are
first-
catchy.
Yeah.
That was the first
They're
like
fun.
musical I think I ever like watched all the way through.
Damn.
Yeah, so that has a soft spot in my heart.
I
But
see.
it's a very like it's a very intense movie.
I actually
Yeah.
don't know that one though. Isn't that weird?
It's a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
It is a lot of numbers.
I'm a girl. I don't get it.
I do hate it when musicals like sing instead of just talking. I
Yes.
like it. I like it when they can like talk and like take breaks in between
Yeah,
the songs
yeah.
because it also gives me a break. Instead, I have to like listen to their like rhythmized
Yeah,
like
yeah.
speaking.
That's what I love about
I have
it.
to go to the store. Like
Why
it's-
do you have to go to the store?
I have to go to the store because I need some groceries.
groceries.
Like that just drains me.
I love it.
It's tiring.
That's
Like,
literally
it's
how
tiring.
that's what I talk. That's how I talk.
Also-
It is how she talks. Yeah.
We can tell.
Why say it when you could sing it?
More
So-
fun, but so that makes musicals so long too.
Like
a lot
Hamilton.
of them, like Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Not
Hamil-
long enough.
That's what she said. That's what she said. There we go.
That one actually worked. Hamilton, like 4 hours.
It's really long.
It's 4 hours.
No, it's not.
It's like
It's
a
at
Three.
least 3 hours.
It is
Yeah.
at least 3 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
so was like the new Star Wars.
I'm not a fan.
Whoa.
Don't get me started.
3 hours is too long for a movie. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I can't sit
I
still
agree
that
with
long.
that.
I'll be
Yeah.
like, I have to take a
putting
lap.
on my lipstick.
Exactly.
I was just looking at monster trucks.
I wish I was looking at monster trucks. Why aren't there monster trucks in Star Wars? Ugh, I'm so bored.
Why is there no lipstick in Star Wars?
All right, so apparently I can't tell. We like musicals. These two.
It's
Iffy.
complicated.
Yeah, it's complicated.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
complicated.
Complicated
I'm
relationship.
glad that you're with me though.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll talk more about it.
We'll talk later.
Sing.
Yeah. Okay.
Sing about it.
Jazz. Speaking of other like music. music.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. Who hates jazz?
I heard jazz.
People that hate their life.
Yeah.
You know, like lo-fi jazz.
I feel like
Oh.
jazz is definitely coming back.
I've-
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I found a lo-fi
Live jazz?
or not lo-fi. I found a jazz playlist on Spotify that sounds just like Mario Kart music, and it's
That's awesome.
really
Really?
great to do homework to.
Yeah. Jazz while you're
Purple.
doing something else
Yeah,
is
it's
amazing.
great background
Yeah.
music,
Yeah.
especially when you're like talking. It makes you feel like you're in a movie.
Exactly.
Ooh,
It
yeah,
like
yeah.
kind of makes you feel like you're in a musical.
Yeah.
I've got like
Because there's like a
bourbon
rhythm
and-
to everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Or like driving, I feel like I'm in a race because like sometimes it gets all frantic
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. I'm just like, it's probably not safe, but it's makes my life more exciting.
I feel like a
Sure does.
1950s tycoon. You know, I got like bourbon.
Yeah.
smoking a
Ah,
cigarette.
tycoon.
Yeah.
Fedora.
Like,
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
fedora,
A trench
fedora.
coat,
Yes,
maybe.
a
Yeah.
trench coat.
It's all about
All
setting
the
vibe.
above. Yeah. Okay. Wait, what were you gonna?
Yeah, I think La La Land was
Oh.
like my gateway into jazz.
Don't even-
Absolutely a love letter to jazz music. It
Yeah.
did that so well.
Oh my
And it
god.
made it like
God.
cooler to like jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can be like,
Yeah.
I'm Ryan
I'm
Gosling.
Yeah.
literally him. I'm
Yeah.
literally him, man.
Sorry, I like jazz.
Dude.
I'm just like him.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You've never
Can't be
seen me
mad
and
at
Ryan
that.
Gosling in the same room.
That is so
Exactly.
true.
And you guys look just alike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jazz aficionados.
See, we did a Letterboxd like podcast a few weeks ago. That's La La Land top 4 movies. Top 4 movies for me.
That's
That's
so-
good one.
yeah.
So good. So good.
It's too sad.
It is very
me
sad.
so sad.
It is very sad. Okay. Taylor Swift. We were talking about this a little bit. Yay or nay?
Yay!
I'm gonna get violent if someone says no. So
I'm like indifferent. I've like thought about this a lot.
I understand why people don't like her
Yeah.
because it's suited for women. Sorry, I keep touching the table.
It's like ending.
It's suited for women at the end of the day, kind of. Right? Right. I used to kind of be like, oh, I only like old Taylor Swift, right? Blah, blah, blah. But then I met a girl, one of my best friends, Jane, and she was like, no, you just have to embrace it. And when she said that, and then it just changed everything.
Why not?
She's
I think,
a great lyricist.
Yeah. I think if you don't like Taylor Swift, it's like, just have a little fun.
Yes.
Have a little fun.
Just enjoy it.
Just enjoy it.
And
Also, I like new Taylor Swift is my favorite Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I think she's getting better.
Yes.
I've indulged more into it, actually, yeah. Yeah, I know so
You're
much
like,
of
you
the
say
lore.
you're not a
Okay.
Taylor Swift fan, but like, Abby. Come on.
I hate how polarized it is. That's my opinion. Is like
Yeah.
my biggest pet peeve is especially when I meet a man who's like,
Mm.
I
Oh,
hate
yeah,
Taylor
yeah.
Swift.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
cringe.
why do you hate her? You don't know her. Like, I mean,
Also,
sure,
just, like-
like the carbon emissions, like whatever, but like don't like hate her. Like you can still bob your head to her song. Like
Yeah. Like, it's objectively good music. So,
yes.
like,
So like there's no need
Yeah.
to fully be emotionally reactive to her.
agree.
I feel like with a lot of celebrities, like it's just so easy to like pick them apart.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because like when you're that famous, there's no way you can do everything right.
Yeah.
You know, my personal opinions on Taylor Swift. I do like some of her music. I don't like all of it. I feel like a lot of it's just not made for me. You know.
Yeah.
there are some really bad songs.
I didn't like that one with Ice
I
Spice,
love
man.
Taylor Swift.
Oh,
I
I don't
hate-
think
I
anyone
hated
did,
that. Ice Spice one
right?
was-
She also
hated that
raps
one
with
with
Ed
Ice
Sheeran
Spice,
on a
bro.
song.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, yeah.
that,
about that.
I can do it that with that one. It's on
dude.
Reputation.
Yeah. And I know that one.
Why does Ed Sheeran rap?
Ed Sheeran loves to rap.
Why does he
does.
love to rap?
Okay.
Rangers.
Sorry.
Childish Gambino, Ed Sheeran rapping. Which one?
Oh, that's a good one. This is a good hot take.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You guys content for next time for your hot
Well, it's
takes.
Childish Gambino. Ed Sheeran
Okay.
just should not do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should stop making
Yeah.
music.
See, that's why like I feel so indifferent about Taylor Swift, just because it's like like I don't have like a big opinion on her. Like I understand why people love her, I understand why people don't like her, but like you were saying,
just think
to
the
have such
hate
a
is an
big
ick.
opinion to hate her is just
Yeah.
like, ooh, that's
Like-
just a little.
Touch some grass.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
know her.
Yeah.
I also
Listen to something else.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Literally.
well I think that you know, a lot of people kind of overhate her. I think a lot of people like her way too much. People should
Oh,
not be
yeah.
idolizing celebrities the way
Yeah.
people idolize her. And there's no way her ticket should cost
Yeah.
that much fucking
Oh,
money.
that's true.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Like I
Oh
do
my
love
God.
her, but you probably would disagree, but I don't think I idolize her. Like I honestly don't know that much about like what's going on with her. I just like her music. And I know you're gonna disagree.
You idolize her. It's
I
okay.
don't.
It's okay.
I don't.
It's okay. Embrace it. You
I
have to
would
embrace
not
the-
change my
the
lives with
Taylor
her.
Swift.
And I like if I had to pick one person to eat a meal with, it would be the Black Eyed Peas. Even though that's not one
That's
No,
person.
that's a
somebody
fantastic
that I
answer.
like.
Get them to
Yeah.
recreate
That's
their like
people
Super
that I
Bowl.
like. Yeah. Not Taylor
halftime
Swift,
show.
but
Not
Black
Taylor
Eyed Peas is
Swift.
okay.
Yeah.
The Black Eyed Peas actually came to Western one of these years.
No
yeah,
way.
we found that out
Shut
at like
They actually
staff
graduated
development
from
thing.
here.
Oh yeah.
All of them?
No.
They're actually
Oh,
my
no?
neighbor, the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah.
Oh my god, invite him over for
Fergie's
dinner.
my mom.
They actually saved my dad's life. The Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah.
Did they actually graduate from here? You said yes to
No,
that.
okay, was like, what?
Okay.
But I know they performed here. They performed
That's
here.
crazy.
That's
When,
awesome.
when was that?
I don't know, but I remember like hearing about this at the beginning.
Wow.
of
Fly
the
the
Rip
time
my hair
machine.
Yeah.
I would love
Yeah,
to see them
look it up.
perform.
Okay. Speaking of bands, best position in a band. What do you think?
Drummer.
Best position, like what I would want to do.
No, like what you think the best? Because everyone says
The
like
coolest?
bass. I don't think bass
Coolest?
is the
Oh,
I would
Frontman.
say yeah.
the
I'd say
singer.
like the lead guitarist or the singer.
Yeah.
But like that's a hot take I think for most people.
Really?
Yeah.
I think a lot of
Yeah.
people do say drummer.
But I think
they're
that's
like
because that's the
mysterious
underdog.
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
And the
underdog.
They're so
underdog.
sweaty.
And they're so sweaty. Yeah.
I just feel bad for them.
And they do sometimes like if like at a like big rock shows they'll like lift them up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
don't
That's
forget about the
hype.
drummer.
Yeah, they're like you can see him behind everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, poor
But
Joe.
like, if I were to be a rock star, I'd want to be the singer.
yeah.
Like
Maybe
I
that's where
think
I'm at,
most
too.
people do.
I want the attention.
I
Yeah,
want
exactly.
the guitar.
I don't
man.
want to.
The guitar.
I feel like
yeah.
you can't reach the same emotional highs singing that you can with the guitar.
True.
So
That's
just
true.
fucking like,
And then you get your solo. And
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
What
Except-
about harmonica?
I have a music hot take. I have another music hot take.
Okay.
Oh,
Should I spend an hour? Should I wait?
Just do it right now.
Okay. Guitar solos
You don't like him?
should not exist.
wow.
Okay.
Every
I
time,
disagree.
every time I hear a guitar solo in a song, I'm like, I love hearing guitar in songs, and I also love hearing guitar on its own. But if it's like a Guns N' Roses song and there's a guitar
Okay.
solo, I'm like, when is
Bored.
this gonna
It
end?
just can't be
When
so
is this
long.
gonna
Yeah.
Have you,
end?
Yeah.
have you
Yeah.
heard the
Yeah.
Hotel California guitar solo?
Oh.
Because that one is iconic, and I
That one's
will
different.
rip my hair out if you disagree.
Yeah.
No, you're right. That one's good.
Okay.
I just can't think of like a guitar solo from like a guitar solo like you would think of like an 80s like hair metal or like
Yeah,
like a guitar solo like
I know
that
what
that I
you mean, yeah.
like. And maybe it's just because all of those songs are way too long. But I'm just like waiting for it to end every
Yeah.
single time.
Do you like to
Yeah.
sing?
I do like to sing.
That's probably why.
Yeah. Oh, maybe.
So I use the guitar solos to sing my own improvised part. So you should maybe try
That's a
that.
good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Practice it. while
Yeah.
you're in the
That's a good
shower,
idea.
you know?
But I feel like so many of them are just like the guitarist gets to like do like tricks on the guitar.
Yeah.
And like I don't even like
It's for sex.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
for
yeah.
sex. Yeah,
It's
and to
foreplay.
Look like you're it's foreplay. It's
Honestly,
foreplay for after the show.
Yeah.
all
It is.
concerts are just foreplay.
Yeah. That's when they hold the most eye contact.
And that's why
They're all sweaty.
Yeah.
exactly.
Like
And that's why you want to be the
half
front
naked
man.
sometimes.
Yeah.
It's erotic.
It is erotic.
Drummer,
I'm
you're all
aroused.
hidden.
If you've seen a Coldplay concert, man, they all take off their shirts.
Oh my
Do they?
I went to a Coldplay concert in September.
Did they take off their shirts?
Aren't they like older?
Oh no,
Yeah, they're like
no,
50.
I might be thinking of Imagine Dragons.
Oh, I even Imagine Dragons. I mean,
even
it's like the
worse.
high
That's the
def,
same
like,
age, just worse music.
Okay, but
Radioactive?
the lead guy, he's like weirdly sexy. I don't
Imagine
know.
Dragons?
But, like,
Imagine
Like, I don't
Dragons?
think he is, but like I don't.
Yeah, well, it seems like maybe you do think he is, and that's okay.
And that's okay.
Just look up high def
We're gonna
version
put him in
of
the background.
Imagine Dragons. Yeah,
He takes off his shirts and
Imagine
shirt for
Dragons.
concerts. We love him.
because I've seen those videos of the guy. Anyways, okay,
She likes
not
Imagine
coming back from
Dragons.
that. Yeah.
Whatever.
And none
Okay.
of us made an Imagine Me Dragon.
I
That's on your face.
said half of
You
it,
did.
but
It's like I didn't want to finish it. Okay.
That's-
I did.
sorry.
All right, okay. So we're gonna speed run the rest of these questions. Okay, Weezer, Nickelback. I said verses, but no, like
Yes
just
and
opinions.
yes.
Yes and yes.
Nickelback, no.
No.
Strongly no.
Radiohead, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
No.
like a whole different thing. though.
sorry.
Radiohead's like a serious band.
Yeah.
No, I don't like either of those.
Radiohead's like a
Yeah.
serious band. Nickelback's just like hilarious and fun.
I'm gonna ask you guys a question.
Okay.
Okay.
Cher Lloyd.
Yes.
Sure, Lloyd.
Depends.
Want you back? Hell yeah.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
cunty.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Okay, I was just wondering.
I'm
Yeah.
just like with so much of the like music stuff. It's like it's just fun.
It's
Like,
just fun.
If I'm playing my Xbox 360 and it's like 2010 and I have like Monster Energy drink cans all behind me and my Ninja Turtle pajamas on and Doritos.
And a
I'm
third
gonna-
arm is growing out of your back from that nutrition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be listening to Nickelback. I'm gonna be having like a
No.
killer weekend.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
gonna
I
be,
can
and
see
it's
it.
gonna be amazing. And
can
I'm
see
9
it.
years old. and every time
I'm
I
9
listen,
years old,
every
I'm
time I
listening-
listen to Nickelback,
Look at this photograph.
and I'm gonna be, and a little tear is gonna come to my eye when that song comes on. I'm
Probably
not
because your
lying.
body is desperately needing water or vegetables of some kind.
It's,
the sun.
it might be because I haven't had a fruit or a vegetable in so long, but like
Where are your
Oh,
parents?
man.
out of town. I don't know. Maybe I'm at a sleepover.
Is your dad Nickelback? Be honest.
Never seen them in a room together.
Yeah.
Shit.
Never seen my
Well,
dad.
what do
Nickelback
you
in a room.
Hey.
have to see them in a room?
Oh, I get.
Ah,
Shit, you're right.
Maybe
You're
it's not
right.
as bad.
my dad has a lot less hair than that guy.
No.
But Nickelback. Does he have hair?
I don't think he has hair. That's worse.
The Nic-
He's less hair than Nickelback.
no, Nickelback guy has a lot of hair.
Oh, okay.
Does he?
Yeah, he's got like a big.
I'm just
flow.
picturing
Oh,
like
okay,
Pitbull
okay.
in different heights.
How tall
Okay,
is Pitbull?
So tall.
That's a great
Okay.
question.
Really?
I thought because he gives off like 5'8"
What if he was like
energy,
7 feet tall?
But
That'd be awesome.
I feel like he's chronically like 5'7" or 5'8". He's got.
he's got to be.
Chronic.
Like,
Yeah,
there's
I
no
know,
way
yeah.
he's
I think
tall.
he's probably like my height, like probably like 5'10".
I just.
Like tall but not tall enough.
Feels like 7'4".
7. He's 8 feet tall.
Pitbull walked into a room and you're like, whoa.
Oh, what are you doing up there, dog?
Dog. Pitbull.
Ah!
Sorry.
Okay, so we like Nickelback or no?
Yeah.
I say
No.
yes. Okay, I'm the only
Is
one.
Weezer
there.
a yes for everybody?
Yes.
Sure.
Or yeah.
Okay.
Weezer is
Whatever, I
a
don't
no
care.
for me.
Dang.
It's no,
I think
Okay.
it might be a no for me. They're kind of creepy.
Weezer?
a little bit.
A little bit.
I
A
never
little bit
met him,
creepy.
so I don't know.
I haven't met him.
Yeah. Okay. See, I put Nicki versus Megan, but like with
Yes
everything
and
going
yes.
on,
We don't need to compare
Yeah.
women.
No, we
Oh.
don't. We don't.
Did
You're
we
so
compare
right.
any men?
Megan.
No, we did not.
That is so true.
Megan.
Both of them. Yeah.
Sorry.
Just walk out. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. The last.
Yeah, that's a landmine for Abby.
What?
You're a big Nicki.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like everything that's been happening,
High
you know, it's like
heels on my tippies.
I like
Oh,
Nikki
yeah.
because
Yeah.
she's a lyricist.
Oh, they're both
But like they're
iconic.
both
I know.
awesome.
I like just understood her line in the Barbie song. It girls, but we ain't playing tag. I just understood what that meant like recently. I was like, oh my god, that's so smart. Anyways.
She's so good.
I heard
She's
that so
good.
many times, and it was just like,
Yeah, I just
You get it now?
whatever,
Okay, so
yeah.
it's not just me.
yeah,
No.
no, I get it. I
Okay,
get it.
good.
No,
I was just like, this is her rapping. Yay.
Yay, Nikki.
Yeah.
I got it on the
This
first listen.
rhymes.
Not
I'm putting
to,
on my
not to brag,
lipstick.
but
Well, you're just
it's
different.
okay.
You're not like
I'm
other girls.
just built different. Yeah. I'm not like other girls.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Okay, we're gonna speed run the rest of these.
Okay.
Do you make
For
several
real this
playlists or just have one big one? Several.
I make one for
Several.
each year, and then I have a upbeat and a slow.
I make one for each month, and then I have a bunch of
Wow.
other
I
ones.
try to do that, but
I used to.
I can't keep up.
I've one for each season every
Yeah.
year.
That's
good.
And,
That's
and I
neutral.
it's called my Vibs playlist. Not vibes, Vibs because I
Vibs.
misspelled it. So now I have fall Vibs, spring Vibs, winter Vibs, summer
That's good.
Vibs.
I like
Yeah.
that that's on accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just commits to it.
Just committed to
Yeah,
it.
no, that's good.
I love hearing like how people like separate their playlists because you get
That
to
is
know
so
about
interesting.
their head. Yeah, because it's like everyone does it differently.
Do you know the Spotify day list?
Yes, I've been.
That
listening to
has
those a
been my
lot.
thing.
Insane. Yeah.
It's so easy.
That is
Yeah.
fun.
And then it calls you out though. It's like sad.
Sad,
Tuesday.
lonely, horny girl who needs her vibrator.
Okay,
Sorry,
Sorry, guys.
hottest music take. I feel like we've said a lot already.
I burned mine.
I like
What was
Nickelback.
mine?
That's my hot take.
Whoa, you do?
Yeah,
Yay,
it's because it's like
welcome.
it's
It's gonna be okay.
Welcome, Abby.
thanks. I'll go to rehab later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
I'll
my
be there.
dad. My dad like used to play it a lot growing up.
Nickelbacks
So it's
and
like a
Nickelbackers.
nostalgic thing. But yeah, that's my
Me
hottest
too.
take. Yeah?
I had a hot take earlier, and I don't remember what it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like you go.
Ah, you got it.
I like my hot take is a little specific, but listening to slow music in the gym. Because my issue is I rush and I'm like, I just want to be done. But if you listen to slow music, then you're kind of like, I'm here.
See, yeah, I gotta disagree with that. Just because
I
I'm
know,
like,
it's
I need
crazy.
something upbeat because I'm running and I'm like, oh my god. I
Running
need
is
something.
different.
Oh, okay.
And if do you know Sister Act?
No, I don't.
Listen to that when you run.
Okay.
Wait, like Sister Act, like
The musical.
Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah, but there's also the musical, and it's like all like 80s hype. It's so like
Runny. Yeah. You know what's
perfect.
a great song to listen to while running? Free by Florence and the Machines. That's a fantastic song.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
know if
I'm
you guys know
unfamiliar.
it, but it's a good one.
Dog days are over.
And that one too. That
Ooh.
one's a really good one.
That was just,
Eminem.
that's Florence and the Machine.
the
Eminem.
one the one song I know by Eminem.
What? Wait, what song? The Dog
His
Days
palms
Are
are
Over?
sweaty.
Oh,
Ah,
I was saying a Florence and the Machine song. That's the one Florence and the Machine
it's
song
like a
right now.
monster, like Rihanna. And
I just
That's
repeat
good.
that. It's a cycle.
yeah.
We should do a
good one.
duet to that sometime. I'll be Eminem.
Karaoke song. Obviously. Any karaoke song that has Eminem in it, I think like
Ooh.
that's
Fucks.
a winner. That's a winner.
That's a-
yeah. The faster
Let me
he
write that
raps, the
do
faster he
Phantom next
raps, the like better.
Yeah.
And also like if he breaks a world record, because that's what he tries to do now. He tries to
Really?
break Guinness Books of World
didn't
Guinness.
know that.
Oh yeah, he
Damn.
did. Yeah.
I think if you rap one of those, it's like you have your drinks paid for.
If you're like a white guy in the rap industry, you have to be creative.
Yeah.
Got it. You got it.
Yeah.
See, my hot take is I only listen to, I listen mostly to like movie soundtrack albums.
That's good.
Oh.
That's good.
Like the Spider-Verse albums are always
Ooh,
good.
oh, yeah.
What was that show? Daisy and the Six.
Oh, yeah.
I know, but I haven't
Good
heard.
album. That's a good running playlist actually.
Really good book too.
Yeah.
Dang. So are you
good
talking about
TV show.
like soundtrack music and like the instrumental or just like
No, like the ones that they have like artists.
Oh,
come in
okay,
and
gotcha.
make,
I was
yeah.
like,
Yeah, I really I don't know why I like those so much, but I love it.
I love.
My roommates like all hate me for it.
No, it's fine. Sue them.
Whatever.
Yeah,
The Iron Man playlists are good at the gym.
yeah.
ooh, okay.
Dad rock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See that's a great transition to the last question.
Perf.
Which era of music best defines your taste? Because you made that question, and now I'm thinking.
I'm thinking decades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
That's what I was thinking.
mine is definitely early 2000s because I am a pussycat doll till I die.
That's a good one. It's kind of cunty, like in a good way.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that.
Many people have called me a cunt.
I think
Not me, Dad.
I'm like, look at you. Yeah.
It's just like the
Sweet
slow
and nice.
I'm sorry.
Only when we play Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Then it comes out.
Yeah.
He's like,
That's
That's when it needs to come
Yeah.
out. You know? Yeah.
Dude, I didn't win for like a whole 3 months, man.
yeah.
Dang.
I let him win.
Brutal.
I would say mine would either be 80s or like 2010s because the two things I'm thinking about, Smiths, because I like the Smiths. Maybe that's my hot take. I like the Smiths.
You're so hot for that.
Thanks. And then 2010s, I think, the song Animal by Neon Trees? Like
Oh my god, I thought you were
Yeah.
going to say by Maroon 5.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
That might be the worst song they've ever made.
Just sing it for the rest of this podcast.
How was like that uncensored on the radio, but WAP like was?
Oh
like,
my god.
Yeah, dude.
Oh god.
Like,
that's
that one's
Another,
worse.
like, also just like creepy.
It's
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, it's about him like stalking someone.
And then like, it's just like a song that's just...
He's like calling
Sounds like a
himself
sexual
predator.
predator,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ugh, ugh.
We hate
And
Maroon 5.
my like 10-year-old stepbrother like loved that song when it came out.
He would.
Because he didn't,
No, when
Just
that
like
song
Adam
came
Levine.
out, my whole like 6th grade class, all the dudes in my 6th grade class would just like sing it like nonstop.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Who howled?
Who was
my
it? No, it was someone.
Was
It was
it
someone.
you?
No,
I
it wasn't
forgot
me.
there was the howl.
Oh,
my
dude, who
God.
was it?
It makes my skin crawl. I feel like I'm not wearing enough clothes now.
I don't
That's
know
what
who it
I'm
was.
You
thinking.
put on like
I feel like I have my
six
hair
coats.
way outside.
There definitely
You're wearing
was a howl.
pajamas right now. Okay, so we hate Adam Levine.
We
and
hate
just
Adam
Maroon
Levine.
5. Yeah.
Well,
I like old Maroon.
Yeah,
5.
songs about Jane. That album's really
Yes.
good.
they,
Yeah.
they were so good,
So
and then they got
good.
They
so
just
bad.
didn't
What
know when to
happened?
stop.
Yeah.
They didn't know when to
After the
stop.
first album, that's when.
Damn.
If that's the first album.
yeah.
After songs about Jane, you quit.
Yeah,
Such a
just
good
that's
song.
it. All right.
Mine's the '90s
Mm.
because I just think it's cool. I like all the like the Counting Crows of it all, and just like even like the like cheaper or bad stuff in the '90s. I think is just like really cool and was doing something.
Nirvana.
Was doing something that like scratched a little bit
The
in my brain.
grunge.
I like the grunge. I grew up on the grunge. Yeah, early rap stuff. All the R&B in the '90s have been getting really into recently.
I love R&B.
Yeah, D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Love that guy. It's me pointing at D'Angelo if he's watching. Hey.
The last thing I will say though is I just can't believe we haven't talked about Omar Apollo when we're talking about music because that's my number one. So I just had to get that out there because that's it. That's
Just
all I
to
had
check
say.
that
We don't
box.
even have to
Oh,
say anything
so
else.
We
I
have
just had to
mentioned.
put that out there.
Watch his. Have you seen his Tiny Desk?
Oh girl, yes.
So good.
I'm so
good. Yep.
I might be basic for this, but I like newer music. I like the feeling of like a new song coming
Yeah,
out.
That's
We
true.
got
It's
variety.
exciting.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I like from 2016 to like now. That's my music.
We're
I
better
know
than
that's
we've
that's
ever
like
been.
such like NPC like music taste. Like
No, own it. Own it.
I-
Gotta
like-
be confident.
Everyone listens to new music.
Yeah.
just
We all love it. We just
We don't-
I don't
we wanna
even
be
register
different.
that as like a,
yeah.
Yeah. No. It's
Like
Yeah,
new
man.
music. Sorry, I'm a little bit more in like 2000s, like Pussycat Doll, like Britney, like I don't know.
I listen to music from the 1930s.
I only listen to piano, like the
Before
ice
they
cream
toes.
song.
Before they knew how to record voices.
Yeah.
Actually,
That's
only
what I
listen to
like.
Mongolian throat singing.
Oh my
Pretty
god.
much.
Okay. No Mongolian.
Hey,
Goes
No.
hard.
Wait, actually,
Look
Don't
that
knock
shit up.
it.
It's like it's crazy.
Yeah, it
I
is
wouldn't listen to
crazy.
that like in my free time, but it's like it's,
Okay.
yeah. Set that as like your alarm in the morning.
Oh, yes. Yes.
If you don't know what Mongolian throat singing is, please look it up.
Yes.
It's just,
Oh, man.
Yeah, just look it up.
All
and we're
right.
just gonna leave it at that.
okay.
Okay. All right. So I hope. Yeah, we said a lot of hot takes here.
Yeah, this
A
was
lot of
fun.
hot takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. Where can people follow you, or like where can they find your stuff too?
The Rage Mag
The Rage
on
Mag.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Please follow our TikTok. We have some fun stuff on there. It's also at The Rage Mag, and then our website.
Yeah, the website, the Rage Mag. Oh, wait, no, it's
The
the Rage
Rage
WWU.
Mm.
Yeah.
Rage,
Screaming.
but fashion.
and
Slay.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our hot takes, and we're actually, you know what? Our takes are true. We're gonna be confident. They're right. They're correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
correct
happy.
takes. They're not
I'm
hard.
happy.
Yeah, they're not hot
I
takes.
didn't lie once.
So, parting words. Yeah, I hope you learned something, whether it be Mongolian throat singing or what, Crocs. I don't know.
Cloaks.
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 We're gonna
Wear
bring back
a cloak.
cloaks on campus.
better
Don't
be-
wear
We're bringing it back.
fedoras.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
we see you in a cloak on campus, I'll like
Oh, I don't know. Say hi or something.
yeah, I'll like wave.
I'll be like,
I don't
nice
know.
cloak.
I'll give you like a little smile and keep walking.
Nice. It's actually just a prank for me to like bully people. Nice cloak, loser. What are you, stupid?
Oh my god. And with that, we'll see you in the next one. I'm so bad.
And we'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at
We'll
that.
see you in the next podcast.
And we'll be wearing our cloaks.
We'll be wearing our cloaks. I'll have a wizard hat on, and we're gonna be
wearing a
doing
fedora.
spells. We're gonna have a cauldron, and we're gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
making potions.
With the candle. With the
Shadow
candle.
Wizard money game.
Yeah.
We love casting spells.
We love casting spells. See you next time.
See you next time. Bye. Wavelength is a program of the Associated Students of Western Washington University, and we'd like to thank WWU's Digital Media Center for production support, as well as our music composer, Austin Colwell from Harbor Day. You can find a link to Austin's music in the episode description below.